Welcome, everyone, to College Park, Maryland, home of the Maryland Terrapins. Fans have been eager for this clash coming up in what some affectionately refer to as the Snake Pit. Today, a couple of teams getting set to square off in an ACC battle. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Maryland Terrapins. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. NC State with the kickoff team on the field and just about ready to start. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Maryland's offense takes the field to start this game off. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Catch in the middle, it's Scott. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Sends it back in motion. Looking to pass. It's Washington. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24.
Job number 1 for a defense is to create negative plays, to create turnovers. How about this? Opening drive of the football game, getting the big turnover, setting your offense up in great position, and building some mojo. This defense, that is a picture-perfect start.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. NC State needs to take advantage of this red zone trip. Wants to go up top on first down. Into the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
You know, after watching that interception, I just wonder if this kid's too amped up tonight. He was so excited to take the field. He thought this was going to be a game that he could stat it up, but he's going to have to do a better job tonight with his decision-making. That is not how you want to start a game.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Off play action on first down. That's caught. It's Scott. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Looking deep down the right side. And that falls incomplete as they tried to wrap up the first quarter with a bang, but the incomplete pass takes us to the second quarter. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. The Terrapins will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. They're testing the right side here. Oh, he's got some space. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Now from the 48-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw. It's Bailey. Quickly out to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Snagged in the middle. It's Wilkins. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it inaccurate.
Deep shot for the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. He'll throw on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Inside the 25, stopped at the 24. Clock will stop to move the chains.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead, but with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they've put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Connection to the right. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Wolfpack!
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Webb. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Timeout, Maryland.
Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Manning. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Here's the pressure. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in College Park. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the shell.
And the Terrapins will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. On the move from inside is 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. He'll do it himself. Sweet cut there. Turning it on. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Bought a little time, lets it go. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Here on third down, will they go back to the running game? Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. And it's incomplete on third down. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Sends his first one of the day on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. They'll start this drive going to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. That one's sort of like a shooter in basketball, just needing to see one go through the net, isn't it, David? Just get a completion to your guy and pick up some yardage.
Build some confidence, because your confidence throwing the ball over the middle of the field and in tight windows, probably not at an all-time high, but check it down, make something positive happen. The running back does his job, so maybe this sparks a little something in the quarterback's head where he can feel a little bit more confident and bounce back from these early mistakes.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Wide open downfield. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and NC State has the edge. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They go back to work in the final period of this one. To the air, it's Washington. Rushes on him. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The Terrapins in the hurry-up.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up with tempo. They're ready to do it again.
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Webb. Makes a catch with defenders everywhere, and now the defense backed up with a first and goal from the 5. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Terrapins!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
This defense is trying to protect the lead. You have to make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards. Here comes the biggest drive for the defense, desperate to get a stop. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Dropping back, it's Bailey. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27.
Man, we needed that so bad. We needed the football, had to get a stop, forcing a turnover. Best case scenario, offense back on the field, trailing in the fourth quarter. Time to go win it.
Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. That last drive, an absolute aerial. There he goes. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. And the Terrapins with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Give to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're facing a third down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Never a doubt. Final minute of play. We are deadlocked. Guys, what a finish we're experiencing.
Man, that's a big kick. That's a big moment, a lot of pressure. He delivers, ties this football game up late in the fourth quarter.
He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Finds a little space. Got enough for the first down. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. Back to pass, it's Bailey. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to fire on second down. Makes the grab. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's first and 10. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Fires to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Looking to throw on third. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. All right, right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer. Like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
First play of the first possession of OT. The give to the back. He's in open space downfield. Turning it on. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
And that's the benefit to the run game. Keep pounding, keep pounding. Now you break one all the way down to the 2-yard line.
And don't stop it. Get down, get lined up quick, and give it to this dude again to go score a TD.
Goes to the option. Now the toss. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. On the ground. Touchdown, NC State! And they're on top here in overtime.
It gets closer and closer to the end zone right here. You know what's coming as a defense. The offense has to be physical, and they were, and the back knew exactly what he had to get 6.
The all-important extra point would push this lead to 7. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
That makes the score NC State 17, Maryland 10.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Oh, and it's intercepted, a turnover in overtime. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21. This is one of the best games we've called this season, a thriller, and it comes down to the wire here in overtime.
I could watch these two teams play another 6 times this year, just back and forth, trading blows, offenses coming up with